Alright everybody, welcome back to Salty Badgers Shop Time, Chopper Talk. What we're working on now is we're going to get the rear wheel on so we can get a couple things knocked off that list. This rear axle from sitting out in the weather didn't look horrible, but it's still not pretty. I will snap this picture here so we can see what it looks like. I got a little bit of rust going through here. We're going to clean that up with some emery cloth, which you'll see me do. And it's just a little bit, nothing pitting or anything, it feels like. So we'll clean it up real quick, take a look at it. So we're in January and we made it through the first of the year. We all lived. So no major catastrophes, nothing like that. Now we're just gonna make some chopper stuff happen. Going into the first part of the year, we can talk about some motorcycle shows we got coming up. We have the Full Throttle Motorcycle Show in North Carolina, put on by Full Throttle Magazine. Met the guy at Smokeout Rally, and we might be going to that show. Got a couple of them on the radar, that being one of them. And then we have Cycle Showcase. Randy puts on a great show in St. Louis. If you haven't been to one of Randy's shows, whether it be in St. Louis, Sturgis, the Lake of the Ozarks, or at the Smokeout Rally, you do not know what you're missing. He puts the one on in St. Louis on Super Bowl weekend. It is the Super Bowl of motorcycle shows, in my opinion. He is definitely the MVP in my eyes for the lighting. The way that he displays the bikes is just amazing. Make sure to get over there, check it out. If you can't make the St. Louis show, try to make one of his shows just so you see what the hype's all about. He looks at motorcycles kind of the way that I do and the art aspect of them. Next up is the Mama Tried. Mama Tried is in Milwaukee. They put on a great show with Flat Out Friday. Definitely another one that's on my radar. It's the entry for it. Again, it always seems like I get busy when they have entries for that one, and I miss it every year. I definitely want to try to get over there, check it out. That's definitely one that's on my bucket list. I might check off this year. Carmine, one of the builders for the Smokeout Rally, is going to be at Mama Tried. I'm going to try to meet up with him. He didn't make it all the way. He didn't get his build done all the way either. I've been talking to the guy. He's a great guy, though. Definitely make sure and check out his stuff. He's going to be over there at Mama Tried. And Hutch, man, he got an invite also to Glory Days with his Smokeout Rally build. So I like that. I like seeing those people get that recognition and getting that stuff out there. Like seeing their builds get done. I just like the chopper stuff, anything chopper related. So, and really starting to get into it a little bit more on this one. It's a Friday night and I'm spending it in the shop. I hope you guys checked out the part one of this build so you kind of know what's going on here. All right, we got the axle all cleaned up. And all right, here's that axle. Here's what we did. It's all cleaned up now. Got a little bit there, but nothing really to worry about. Integrity still seems. I'm only temporarily putting it back on there before I take it back apart. And we just want to get it off the hoist, and then we can get that off the frame jig. I'm going to have to put some rear brakes on this when I put it back together. I can see that already. This is a 240 tire. Just like anything else. It is going dry, so it's going a little bit rough. You don't want to force it and get everything lined up and make sure you get in the right hole. Just like downtown. Not having a chain on here, we're going to just set her farther forward. Having it centered will just make it easier to roll around in the shop here. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do the inside shop jockey here in a second, but just another thing we're going to figure out along the way. Not quite sure where I'm going to go with it right off the bat, because we're going to figure it out. Stand by. I think we're going to roll her right up in there. Oh, caught the welder. tight quarters. Look at that. Look when the plane comes together. Pause everything temporarily. Get the other bike and get the shopper situated. Stand by for station identification. All right, the bike is in. We're gonna go back out here in the cold storage. This section of the video was brought to you by Wild Stallion Motorcycle Build, because that's why we had to get the bike inside out of the cold. Let's chop it up.
Sweepers, sweepers.